44 cases of the coronavirus variant first detected in South Africa have now been confirmed to have been found in two parts of South London, Lambeth and Wandsworth. 33 people are also suspected to have that variant. They're awaiting confirmation from health bodies. It's led the government to roll out what it's called the biggest surge testing operation in the capital so far throughout this pandemic, with the Mayor of London urging everyone in those areas of South London to get themselves tested in order to try to contain that virus, stop that variant spreading any further. It comes as the UK starts to move out of lockdown even further. Restrictions have been eased this week to allow people to meet outside restaurants and hotels, to have drinks, meals together, and also go to the likes of hairdressers to have haircuts for the first time in more than 3 months. It's being put down in part to the success of the vaccination programme here in the United Kingdom. Around 40 million people here now have had at least one jab of the coronavirus vaccine, and it's now being offered to all over 45s across England at least. It's put the United Kingdom in a fairly strong position. Coronavirus cases are falling day by day. The number of people who have died from causes related to COVID-19 has fallen to just 13 over the last 24 hours. And considering the United Kingdom was in quite a dark place over the autumn and winter last year, it's now placed it in a significantly stronger position, especially when compared to the likes of Europe. The continent hit a pretty grim milestone this week. More than 1 million people now across the continent have died from COVID-19. The World Health Organization has said it's on trajectory for the pandemic to get even worse there. And ministers have been working to try to contain it. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has extended the lockdown in Germany to the end of this week, and there have been warnings as well that the health services in both Germany and France could be overwhelmed. Hospitals are worried about an influx of cases there. It could be in part due to vaccination problems. Fingers are being pointed at problems with the rollout, delays in the acquisition and then distribution of vaccines across the continent. In the United Kingdom, around 46% of the population have had at least one coronavirus jab, and that compares to just 14% of the population in EU countries. So at the moment, it seems they are going through a fairly significant third wave. Here in the UK, though, Boris Johnson is really pushing forward with that vaccination programme, despite a slight stall in the last couple of weeks due to warnings about potential links to blood clots with the AstraZeneca vaccine. The government, though, pushing forward with that, finding other routes around it because they say the benefits of vaccines far outweigh the risks. Makin-Isherwood, SABC News, London.